Hey YouTube, this is Southern Purple One. Welcome to Boots on the Ground. Business shout out today, small business, is Green Family Homestead. They are a homeschooled, homesteading family with a small seed shop on Etsy. I will include their link so you can go check them out. Green Family Homestead. So there you go. They got some children. Listen to mom and dad and do your schoolwork. Let's get right into it. This is from Louisville, Kentucky. I was just at my local priceless food store picking up a few things. I noticed the insane prices in the produce department. I've been watching them rise steadily. 3 pounds of potatoes, 3 pounds of sweet onions is over $5.50, which are normally $3. A 3-pound bag of white onions are $4. Usually they're under $2, and I used onions in all of my cooking. It's a staple. I found myself breaking down into tears from sheer frustration of it all. I have a very small income as a result of my refusal to be vaccinated and comply with testing and quarantine procedures. So I left my job as a permanent substitute teacher, a long-term sub, and now I'm just doing some teaching online, which resulted in about a 40% pay cut. So she's struggling, and rightfully so. Hang in there. That's all I can tell you. This person had a routine doctor's visit and they discovered a heart problem. So they were scheduled to see a heart specialist, which went really quickly. They got in. Basically, bottom line, they got taken care of. They said the nurses and the hospital people were great. There was one doctor at night that was terrible. He was bullying the nurses. But they're very thankful that this occurred, and the nursing and the doctors were overall really good. They did say they didn't see a lot of housekeeping during their stay. They only saw one person emptying trash. So there's definitely a shortage of nurses. A lot of these nurses that were working are the traveling nurses. Traveling nurses receive a lot more pay. This person was comparing some Arby's coupons. Last month, they had an Arby's coupons for a chicken sandwich, chicken choice. It was about $9. This month, the coupon is $12, so that's definitely an increase of a few dollars, $3. And they also had a classic roast beef sandwich. Last month, you could have got it for $5 with the coupon. This month, you're going to need the coupon and $6. The Walmart in Wade Hampton in Taylor, South Carolina was refusing to accept cash on Thursday, August 25th. Electronic payments only. They said it was due to a computer issue. They said the digital control grid is being tested. This is in Pennsylvania. They say there's really no shortages there. We've been to 2 Walmarts. We went to Sam's Club, Wegmans, multiple restaurants. There's no shortages, and I'm wondering why. It just totally depends where you live if you're going to have shortages. Students were coming back to town this week, and normally there's big hits to the local stores when they buy supplies for their dorm. Even with that, there were still tons and tons of stuff on the shelf. The only thing I saw fronted at the store was baby formula. So, just interesting. Where you live determines what is going on. This person is Harrisburg, PA area. Just checked with a small local company, which I've done business with for over 15 years. A ton of coal was $235 cash last year. Now it is $385 cash today. So, if you need propane, if you need coal, if you need anything, if you can afford it, buy it right now, please, because it's only going up. Our electric bill last month was over $500, and this month it is $635. This is New Hampshire. This is not sustainable, and I totally agree with that. This is Los Angeles, California. They went to the store and they saw shrinkflation. Their bottled water used to be 35 bottles in a case. Now it's only 32 cents. Also, they would get packs of baby wipes at the dollar store, and they used to be 80 for $1. Now it's 60 for $1. Also, he said eggs are at $5.06 per carton. That's for an 18 bang, or 18 eggs for $5.06. Farm Bureau raised my homeowner's insurance from $2,600 per year, that was last year, to $4,600. This is a $2,000 jump, and nothing has changed in their policy. This is a restaurant. Quality is becoming low. This is in Miami. Portions are becoming less, and they used to buy a meal for two of them for $42, which included the tip. But now that same meal is $59 and does not include the tip. We have decided to no longer go out to eat and just cook at home. That trend is exploding on the reports I'm getting. I feel sorry for restaurants in the next 6 months. I was at a dollar store, and there was only one person working. It was the manager. He was stocking, checking out people, trying to go back and forth, doing everything. They also said ground beef was $5 a pound for the 93% lean ground beef. My roommate just bought 2 loaves of bread, and this is Nature's Own. They were buy one, get one free. We put one in the freezer, and we're going to eat the other one. When we opened it up, it had full of weevils. We called the store, and they agreed to take it back. This is a Publix in South Carolina. This person had a grand opening of the Dollar General store in their area, so they went to check it out. They basically didn't have a lot of product. It was just crazy. They took toilet paper and had toilet paper spread out in 4 different locations in the store to hide emptiness. It was almost laughable how hard they were trying to hide the empty shelves, like gallons of bottled water spread 6 inches apart with no additional stock behind them. It was that empty. It looked like the store was just looted. If this is the best they can do for a grand opening, what does this say in the future? And they said they weren't really selling anything either, so it wasn't going off the shelves, and that's why you had empty spots. They said there was very few other people in the store. Sugar has disappeared in my area. Things were pretty stocked for most parts, but thanks to your YouTube channel, I was prepared, but I cannot find sugar anywhere, and no one else can. Stocked shelves with some fronting, but prices have darn near doubled on many products. 8 months ago, I realized Dawn is not the same quality. I had to use 4 times as much as I had been using, and I've been using it for 40 years. It's consistently thinned out. My aunt works at Lowe's on the eastern shores of Maryland. She reported that she witnessed theft of 5 air conditioners from their store. Nothing they could do about it. The people just waved at them as they drove away. They did get their license plate, but would be surprised if anything come of it. What has become of our society? This is Washington. These people got their water bill. Their water bill was usually about $135. They had a horrible water bill of $523. They don't really say they used any more water, but they could have had a water leak. So check, make sure on anything you have, if something's dripping or being wasted, that's precious resources. Get it fixed. Hopefully, this isn't a trend for these people, because that bill is outrageously high. This is Myrtle Beach. This is a Dollar General. They sent me pictures of just totally empty shelves, nothing on the shelves, but next to them in other aisles were loads and loads of boxes, just tons of boxes. That tells me they have no one to at least restock the shelves. This comes from MK, our Australian reporter. They're trying to get a raise of rates for their postal service down there from $1.10 a letter to $1.20, I guess, in January. Also, they're going to raise large envelopes and also sending boxes or parcels. This person's from New Hampshire. Some good news report. Just got home from shopping at my local Walmart. Stores are pretty well stocked, but the pasta and peanut butter was low. Eggs have actually come down a little bit in price. Also, the rest of the store is pretty well stocked except for stationery. Gas is down to about $3.94 a gallon, so some good news. This person is from Michigan. We've been able to verify your prices and shortages, and this has helped us to shop and stock up on things. Thanks to the listeners that give this information and share it. I work at a small company, and to boost morale, they bought us donuts the other day. They bought 5 boxes of assorted donuts, and the price tag was $109. I don't think we will be getting donuts again anytime soon, they said. This person's in the Richmond and Virginia Beach area in a rural county, and they're noticing large amounts of fronting at their Walmart. Very noticeable. This is an update from Ireland. Ireland is now the most expensive country to live in the EU. The gas prices here, when you convert it from liters to gallons and from euros to dollars, it is $10 a gallon. Home heating fuel has doubled. The Irish government is now offering farmers 5,000. Yes, I had to verify it with them because I didn't know if there was a typo. It's not 500. It is 5,000 euros for each cow culled to decrease the national herd in their efforts to lower greenhouse gases. Yeah, I'm going to read that again. So the Irish government is going to give farmers 5,000 euros so they can cull out their cows so we can lower greenhouse gases. It gets no crazier than that. I went to our local Carson City Costco yesterday. I was appalled at the price increases. A case of Coke that was around $11 is now $16. Tide Pods were $20, are now $27. Kirkland beef jerky is up $7 a bag. It's just an all-around crap show. This person runs a small business. They started their business for home improvements and home renovations in 2004 as part-time. They went in 2006 to full-time. This week we've had 2 customers decide not to go ahead with their projects. They've canceled their projects. This is a big deal because we get all of our work by word of mouth. I've never had a customer do this. I know what's going on, and I'm trying not to fall back in the financial fear like 2008. But I have been preparing the best I can. This is a school teacher that's taught for 23 years. This year when school started, many of our students showed up in old clothing. Typically, you would have at least half of the students with new clothes and new shoes. It was down to 1 or 2 students that actually had new clothes in each class. I asked them if the economy was affecting them, and in unison, most said their parents did not have the money. We are not a wealthy school, and they ended the free breakfast and lunch for all students because of the COVID. That has been ended, so now you have to fill out paperwork to get approved, either for free lunches or reduced lunches. A lot of these students either can't get their parents to fill them out, or their parents don't care, and the students are going without food. I'm a pretty hard guy, but when kids are not getting fed properly, that matters to me. This is California. These people, I think it's in Apple Valley, Winco, it must be the grocery store. They were checking out the 10-pound bags of potatoes, and they smelt them, and it's already, they could smell the rot on them. This person is a farmer in the New Hampshire area. They grow lots of corn and apples. I have 30 or so apple trees. Due to the drought, the trees are doing very poorly. Number-wise, about 75% of the trees have maybe 1/3 the normal fruit, and it is small and it is sour. We normally produce really high-grade premium apples you'd find in the store. I doubt any of this crop will go to any place other than my chicken coop. The corn started strong and went nowhere. Very small corn cobs and only 1 corn to a stalk. Taste is marginal. Production is off by at least 50% or more. We've been here for 6 years and we've had great results, great abundancy, and high quality. Very sad, but this year is a total disaster. This person had a hot water heater replaced, and we live in south of Seattle. The company we used 25 years ago, we called them. They said they came and brought out everything and replaced it. It took 2 different tries to get the tank going. The digital temperature gauge on the first one worked less than a day, and they had to come back and replace it the day later. It also took about 2 weeks to get it installed. The cost of it was $3,027, and that was for a 40-gallon tank installed. Now they have to get the thing inspected, and that was also included in the cost, so they need an inspection now. Today we went to Food Line here in Middle Tennessee for Oscar Mayer beef hot dogs, buy one get one sale. They were out on the shelf, but they had more in the back, and so they asked for them, and they brought some boxes out. I looked at the expiration date, and one case was a month out of date, and the other was a couple weeks out of date. I told the manager that set them out, and he thanked me for letting me know as the product had just come in from the warehouse. So, expiration dates, check them. I can't stress to you enough, please. This is a Kroger in Texas. 10-pound russet potatoes were almost $5 a bag. The produce manager said they just got more of the 10-pound bags that morning. He said they were having trouble getting potatoes. They also had some 5-pound red potatoes for $6. We'll save the red potatoes as seed potatoes and plant them in the February. We've done this before. We are not counting on seed potatoes at the feed store this spring. There you go. This is some boots on the ground. Things are changing rapidly in this country. I ask you just to prepare. I ask you to put back food. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to buy the products that you normally don't buy. You need to secure 1 year supply of food for you and your family. This can include the canned items you use. This can include freezer items. But you need to put back food till you make sure you're not in that frantic hustle and bustle trying to get things at the last minute. No one on YouTube, no one in the world knows what's going to happen. We will find out more as the reports of the harvest comes in. Granted, some parts of the drought-stricken areas of this country are devastated. Worldwide there is drought. China's feeling it, Argentina's feeling it, Brazil is feeling a lot of problems with agriculture. So stock up now. After you stock up, you will feel a little bit more at ease knowing that you can provide for your family. Thanks for watching.